Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet. So
Welcome back to another episode of CorbinCenter. We are heading down to Des Moines, the city that doesn't sleep at night. So anyway, Des Moines, Iowa. You're there for GalaxyCon, and you have a couple matches. I saw some of the photos of what went down. Just recap the matches for us. Let's go through all the matches, okay?
One thing that's interesting is this GalaxyCon was one of the closest GalaxyCons. And actually, the guy who's playing Skeletor is my roommate for the weekend. We had never met before. But we were basically married the whole weekend. So the first is a scramble match, and there's this weird orb thing and all this stuff. And so it's me, and it's Skeletor, and Doflamingo, and Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. So, very interesting little four-way ordeal. So like we have this nice fun four-way, but then that leads into the fact that Skeletor finds somebody just as evil as him. So the second night, it forms a tag team, Skeletor and myself, and we go against Rogue and we go against Gambit. And it's my first time wrestling Allison Kay, so that was fun. Obviously miscommunication, but Saturdays are always the big show, which is always good. So we really milked this moment where we were trying to get everybody to like embrace the fact that even though I messed up, I accidentally froze him with my freeze ray. Maybe we can like hug it out. And we got the fans to chant hug, hug, hug. I just posted that to social media not too long ago. So then we hugged, and then it looks like we're all resolved. And then we go into the third night, and it's against Jay and Silent Bob, who I love wrestling Hunter and Steven. So we do our little thing, same thing, little backfire, which causes us to lose. I try and apologize again. We milk it a little bit. Big hug, but ultimately Skeletor is sick of my shit. Poor Syndrome has been messing up, and turn around into a choke slam, leaves me laying. Bummer. So, not the best weekend for Syndrome, but overall, like, still a fun weekend, and the crowd seemed to really enjoy it. So I was really happy to see them get behind what we did. So, ultimately a win. Now, the matches keep you busy, but the panels also fill in the rest, and you had a couple of these that you participated in. So just give us a little rundown here. I mean, you're either hosting or you're participating, and they seem to be fun. Like sometimes I feel like you would say it's kind of a hit or miss situation, but it seemed like a good time. So fill everybody in. An interesting thing is in the past we've always stayed at hotels that are close by. But this one wasn't bad. It was only a half mile away, but since I drove down, one of the things I would do is we stayed at the embassy, and then I would head over, and we would, I would host, I would just park there and do panels, and a lot of times one of the guys rode with me. But I couldn't do anything Saturday, because we'll talk about that. That was Adventureland. But I hosted the panel Friday night that was Persona and Gimmick and Wrestling, and I with Jaden and with Ericademia, and Milo was there, and also with Ian Maxwell. So I just asked a bunch of questions for an hour. When I started it, though, there was nobody there. There was no one there, but people started to file in, and we got some good questions, and a lot of people who were there. Like, it ended up being like only a dozen people, which is fine. But Saturday, like I said, I didn't have any panels, which that's okay. Because Saturday night, we ended up doing the dating game. And now that we moved to the dating game, that's in character. And we've moved it to the night after the show, so it's more like, kind of like PG-13 rated R, because then we can be a little scandalous. And it's kind of fun being Syndrome, like with innuendo, right? So remember, the last time I actually won for the first time in Raleigh, but this panel was packed again. Like, Raleigh was definitely more, but there was a lot of people in there, and they were loud, and they were playing off, and we were around 3, so it was me, Sabretooth, and I can't remember who Percy is. He's one of the, like, One Piece guys, right? And we had 2, so, like, we were looking for, whoever won this one was getting 2 dates, which was great. So a little 3-way at the same time. And Elgin is such a great host with everything, so I really appreciate what he does. But I thought I got some good answers, and then Sabretooth had been drinking a little bit, so I was trying to get him to laugh and trying to break out him laughing. So, like, there was a thing where, like, the crowd was, like, roaring for answers, and he was like, he goes, "Are you overcompensating for something?" And I was like, "Oh, my small penis," and I got him to laugh, and that's all I was trying to do. I was just trying to crack him up, and I just kept yelling like "tiny dick" when everyone was like clapping, so they couldn't hear me. But that was my goal. I just was having a blast because I knew I could get him to laugh, which was awesome. So the panels are always fun. I didn't have anything on, or did I have something Sunday? I don't think I had anything Sunday. I can't remember. I don't think I did. I think I just had to worry about the wrestle. Yeah, I didn't do like the fandom feud or anything like that, so that was easy. Very simple. And I hosted Pictionary. That ended up just being fun. Pictionary was a good time. We kind of changed up the rules. We kind of just played along, but everyone had a good time. And I think for the future, what we'll probably do is have people participate. Because I was sitting there trying to make things with the Pictionary stuff, like drop names in there or what I was doing. So super, super easy. I mean, I know that Marty Bell has that recorded somewhere, so there's footage. But the panels and everything, it justifies our time there, right? Because we can't charge tickets, for the cosplay stuff because everything's licensed. So these are fun things that the wrestlers get to do that get to give other panels and stuff for people to go see. And so the more involved we are, the better. And you know me, I like to host panels because sometime I would like to be able to host the rest, right? And do like actual panel stuff. So yeah. So super fun time. GalaxyCon, always a blast. I'm filming this before I'm going out to Philly, so you'll see this after Philly, which is great. And hopefully 2026, we still have more stuff to do.
Well, my man, not only did you wrestle 3 times, not only do you have a busy weekend of panels, but during this weekend, you still made another show happen. So stay tuned, everybody, because when we come back on CorbinCenter, we're going to be talking about another show that Corbin did, and it's at a freaking theme park. Holy shit. Ah!